Okay, this is Glenda Doyle with the Ozark Mountain Homestead. Doyle, out here in our garden. My husband and I have been cleaning off these cattle panels, the vines and stuff, and trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff and get ready later on to get out here and till up this garden. All of this stuff here, dead vines, will be tilled in. We got a tiller that's behind, put it behind the tractor, and it does a really good job. This stuff will be tilled in and just really do the soil a lot of good. But today's the 6th of January, and our weather today is really nice to be out working. In the mid-50s, low humidity, no wind to speak of, so perfect to get out and do some work outside. And oops, got a shadow in there. I got over here and pulled my sunflowers, dead sunflowers, pull them out. On the other side of the fence, I need to get out and do those dead zinnias, pull them out. And then over here, we got some morning glories on the fence that we need to pull up, or pull off the fence there. Make way for some new ones in the spring. But just a really nice day, and I think tomorrow's supposed to be about like this too. So that was a good time to get out and do some, oops, sticked in a hole, do some cleanup around here. I think the weather's going to be turning a little bit bad later this week. But and if I have time, I'm going to take off the decorations on the picket fence, get rid of the outside decorations. I usually wait till after New Year's before I take them down. That's a lot of work putting them up, so I want to enjoy them as much as I can. So I'm going to get them off the wagon over there. But it sure does make me want to start planting stuff the way this weather like this. But too soon. Don't have to wait. My yarrow, this row right here, my yarrow row. I think it's still alive. I see some green down in there. Get my shadow out of here. Yeah, it's still alive. I mean, it's a perennial. It should be okay. Yeah, I see some new growth down in there, so it should be okay. That's one of them here, I think, died. But that's okay. It spreads. So this whole row will be really thick in a year or two. The blueberries, guess they're doing okay. Got to get around to putting wood chips on the blueberry rows, and between the rows, if there's enough wood chips to do that. That'll help with the weed control, moisture control. That'll save a lot of work in the future, and good for the berries too. The strawberry patch here. Oh, yeah, they're still alive. All that red you see down there, that's the leaves is turned, but they're okay. See some gourds over here. Those came up volunteer. And that big okra plant there, that was a volunteer. I don't know how many of them I pulled up last summer, but pods on there are huge. That the seed in them are any good, but been out here as long as they have, I don't know, they might be. But anyway, the grass out here, this where the blueberries are planted, laid down like that to make it easier. Just cover all that out with those wood chips. And guess the raspberries, they're still okay. Sure looking forward to having fresh raspberries again. Been eating the ones I had in the freezer from last year, and they are really good. But yeah, things very wintry looking, but that's normal time of the year. Got to decide what we're going to plant in the garden. Don't think we're going to plant as much, well, of certain things. I canned and put in the freezer so much last year. I don't think I'm going to need to do too many vegetables, but I do want to do a lot of tomatoes. We use a lot of tomatoes. So, yeah, the husband disappeared. Chickens are doing good. They're still laying good for us. We're getting, I would say, an average of 5 a day. Some days we get 3. Some days we get 6. Some days we get 7. One day we got 9. We've got 10 hens and 1 rooster. We had 11 hens, but the gate, we've been letting them, well, you can see here, we let them go from the chicken pen out into the garden, and the garden gate, we had some high winds and it blew the gate open and they got out, and one never came back. We don't know what happened to it. Probably a critter around here got it. I really hate that. But these production reds that we got, they have been laying really, really good. So we're happy about that. But we've had enough warm weather that we've got a few things starting to bud out. And that's not a good thing, because we will be getting some freezes, and it will mess up a lot of stuff, I'm afraid. But yeah, you can see the chickens in there very good, but they're doing really good. I mean, it's kind of unusual, because a lot of times chickens just quit laying in the wintertime, but these have done really good. But they have had the run of the garden, and there's a lot of seeds and stuff out here that they've been able to eat. That's good, and hopefully maybe some insect eggs or whatever. You know, one of the raised beds got to be fixed there. I don't know what happened to that. I'll nail that back in place. But got the cattle panels off of the raised beds, and we got our tractor back over here. It's over at our son's place. So you may remember I told you in one video, his house, probably 2/3, 3/4 of his house burned, and been working over there and needing a tractor. And so we get it back, we'll move those cattle panels out, and then I guess dry enough, disc up this garden and try to get it ready for planting. Have to rearrange where we're going to plant stuff this year. We don't plant things in the same thing in the same place. Still got a few green onions out here. Some big old tops on them. I don't know. I'm not sure how big the bulb is on them. But anyway, just wanted to show y'all how things are going around here. Keep my shadow out of it. But my flower beds, I need to do a lot of work on them, getting them ready to plant. Oops. Close this gate. Chicken's out again. But I need to get up here though and get these decorations taken down. It won't take near as long to take them down as it did to put them up. I know that. So, what are you going to do now?
Huh?
What you doing now?
I'm going to fix that raised bed.
Oh, okay.
We'll work on those.
Okay. Get a little better look over here at the chickens, maybe. Yeah. Got their little canopy back up. Wind blew it, tarp off of it, and so need that for shade. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it quits on this. I just, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on around here this time of the year. It's a little early for us to be out doing some of this stuff, but our winters hasn't been that bad. The worst we've had was actually in the latter part of October. We had those 13, 14 degree nights and down in the 20s. So I don't know, all the signs back in the summer said looked like we would have a hard winter and a lot of snow. Hasn't happened yet, but January's not over, and February and March we could still have some really bad stuff. So we'll see. See my dianthus over here greening up. Of course, this is a perennial. And those petunias have died back. But I'm probably not going to do much to this bed and just leave all that in there. Till that in. Might be good for the soil. The mum that's in that pot, I see green down the bottom of it. I'm not going to cut it back because all that dead stuff will help protect it. So I'm just going to leave it. So, okay. Hope y'all enjoy this. And if you have any comments, I would like to see them. And if you're not a subscriber, I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel. And if you do and want to be notified when a new video is out there, then just tap the little bell icon and you will be notified. So I'm going to say bye for now. And like I said, hope y'all enjoy it. So goodbye for now.